I am naming this cyclone Grandpa Jasper because it is the slowest moving cyclone and it just keeps getting delayed and delayed and delayed. So I'm at my friend Paul's house and we're just going to go for a swim while we're waiting for the cyclone to come. His house is like a bomb shelter because it's got like these really thick windows and there's like a metal blind that comes over the window. It's double story, so this is a downstairs area. As we went to bed last night about 9:30, it was really eerie because it was just like dead still. There really was no wind. The wind and the rainfall was significantly lower than what was predicted. Every time I turn the news on, I kind of laugh because it's so over dramatized. Like, it's the slowest moving cyclone ever and they're just like, yeah, it's barreling in, and it just keeps getting delayed and delayed and delayed. It was meant to get here at like, say, first of all it was like 4 AM, then it was 11 AM, now it's looking at it like it's going to be 7 PM. It can go from just like completely still to extremely windy. I shouldn't say extreme, just windy. So we are starting to see like the actual real-time wind with the predicted wind, like whereas last night it was like way down here, and so it's starting to actually meet the predicted wind. But look at that, it's up down. It's very yeah, erratic.
The weather system has weakened again to a Category 1 storm. It is expected to re-intensify to a Category 2 before crossing the coast a little later on today.
The cyclone is expected to cross at 5 PM tonight. At 2 AM last night, this site was showing up that there was a lot of wind and rain coming, but now it's looking like the wind and the rain is missing us. However, cyclones are unpredictable, so let's see what happens. At this stage though, I'm thinking that we're not even going to get any of these floods that were predicted. And just after I said that, the wind picked up. Got some anxiety pills here for Ella. I'll give you one. As you can see here, the cyclone prediction is further away from Cairns again. So Port Douglas is copping it with like 83 kilometre winds and gusts of 94. Here, however, is 38 with gusts of 46. It's really hard to decipher the truth because it'll say one thing on the news, like it's just said like before that there's going to be lots and lots of wind and rain, but then when I check on my phone's like showing up saying like it's not, and then on the news they said like the wind gust here in Cairns is 85 kilometres. I am yet to find anywhere where it's actually recorded by the weather programs. We did just get upgraded to, it's just moved into a Category 2 and it just keeps getting later and later, so now it's saying it's going to hit like after 8 PM, so they've added an extra hour onto that. There is over 7 different power outages all around Cairns at the moment, but we still have power here. I think we're a bit sheltered here. I think there's a few mountain ranges. I mean, you can't see them anymore because the rain has taken over. And we've all been sent this message here 3 times from the Cairns Disaster Group saying to take shelter. While the wind has picked up, Ella still has managed to do 2 proofs today, so it's not that bad that you can't like walk outside. Ella's actually been holding up pretty good. She's been a good girl. She's not too worried. In all honesty, I'm like sick of this cyclone like coming. I just want it to come, go and be over and done with. It is the slowest cyclone ever. It just keeps getting pushed back, so today it's been pushed back again. It's like going to come through past 8 p.m. now, so it just keeps getting later and later. So we just had the last update, the 5 o'clock one, and as you can see, the cyclone is just not moving at all. It's sort of just sitting in the same spot. It's now saying that we're like at the peak of the wind, and that, yeah, after this it should start going down. So yeah, it's windy, but it's not strong. The cyclone finally crossed at 7:45 p.m. at Wudja Wudja, a small town 171 kilometres north of Cairns. While the wind died down, the rain picked up. I just want to acknowledge that this was my experience of the cyclone, and I know not everyone would have had the same experience, especially those that were directly impacted by the cyclone. I'm pretty sure tomorrow I'll be working.